Hello, and welcome back to Big Lou's Reactions. So, you're running a restaurant, and it's time for you to let that one employee go. But it appears that employee has been reviewing your company policies. Let's take a look.
And so we close your section, we cut you off the form and ask that you clock out and go home. And that when you return tomorrow, you do not have those earrings in.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard too clearly, but it appears the manager is asking the employee to clock out and go home and to return when they got rid of these earrings. The employee is working. Apparently, these earrings are quite large, according to the manager. We don't see it here. And the manager has asked the employee to take them off. And the employee is saying, well, hey, you're violating my rights.
I have printed a copy of the dress uniform code for you, stating that the earrings have to be dime size. These are clearly not a dime, okay?
So you're taking my money away from me. You're cutting me. I'm not getting tables. Everybody else is getting sat around me. I've been wearing these earrings going on over a week now. When Devin asked me, which is the manager, to change my earrings that you said that I could wear, now it's being changed. I went immediately that day and bought it. Before I bought these earrings, I measured these earrings and I told you that. How would you know that they're not dime size? How do you know?
Because I can look at.
So apparently it's written somewhere that your earrings can't be larger than the size of a dime. The coin, the American coin, the U.S. dime.
You can look at
See that
them.
they're not a dime.
So how many inches is a dime?
Half inch. And
Okay.
here in
So how many
black and
inches
white,
are these earrings? How many
Yeah.
inches are these earrings?
Toya,
How many inches are these earrings?
we're not going to do this.
I'm asking you, if you can talk. I have my constitutional right. I have my constitutional right. There are state laws and there's policies. Now, how many inches is my earrings?
They are more than a half.
Okay, this is turning pretty the employee is saying that she has her constitutional rights.
Half inch.
How do you know? You measure
Because I
them?
can tell.
Did you measure them?
Okay, Toya, here's the uniform policy.
I have the policy.
Okay.
I've already read the policy.
Here's your copy.
And I told you yesterday
Thank you.
when you walked up to me.
And I told you that yesterday they were too big.
No.
And today was just
No.
a
See how you're cutting me off? See how you're cutting me off? I'm gonna let you talk, and then I want the same respect because I'm just an American, just like you are. So go right ahead.
Your earrings are not within dress code.
Okay.
I really don't know where this employee is trying to take things. Obviously, this video doesn't give me all the context in order to make an accurate assessment about this situation. But it appears that this employee might also be a lawyer or maybe going to law school, because they appear to be pretty inclined with legal verbiage. And by the way, if I didn't mention, this is in Cracker Barrel, is written on the screen. So yeah.
So we're asking you to please clock out and go home and come back with the correct earrings on, okay?
Okay. Now, yesterday, Chelsea, I'm gonna talk to you now. You're meant.
So she's not getting fired. They're not firing her. They're asking her to clock out, go home, come back with another pair of earrings, because apparently the earrings they can't deal with it. The earrings are it's a big problem for this company, for this restaurant. The earrings are possibly unsafe, unsanitary. I'm really not sure what their policy says about the earrings, but I will tell you, this worker must be pretty good if the only thing they got on her is her earrings. I mean, shoot, that's a pretty good employee if the only thing you could complain about is that her earrings appear to be larger than the size of a dime.
Management too. Do you know how many inches a dime is?
No.
Okay. Do you know how? I appreciate your honesty. Do you know how many inches my earrings are?
No.
Do you know if they're even a dime size?
No, but they look bigger.
They look bigger, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you ask me? Did you tell me over in the vestibule some days ago or some odd days ago about the dress code? And you went over it with me. Yeah, we went over it about my pants. Do I have them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at them pants. Pants being changed. Got my belt on, looking fresh and clean. All right, so changed my pants and
You know, I gotta tell you, this is a very confrontational situation. And she's handling it pretty well. Obviously, this is confrontational, but so far I haven't heard any insults or threats of violence or promises of violence, so to say. So, I mean, I don't know if she is working at Cracker Barrel and this is her career path, but it appears that she's doing this part-time. She's very well educated. She's handling her composure pretty well. I mean, she even has these two managers here kind of on their toes a little bit. I bet they never had a combative employee. I mean, I guess you could call her combative. The earrings. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I'm working and this job is really needed for me to bring in some money, I'm not gonna let earrings stop me from feeding my family. I will change the earrings. Now, if this job is just a joke for me and I'm possibly just working there, I don't know why I would work there for a joke. I don't know if people have jobs just to joke around. Maybe they do, I guess. But, if this is where you're getting your money, man, just change the earrings. Who cares? They're not telling you to change your underwear. They're not telling you to change your, change your name. They're asking you, hey, your earrings are a little too uppity up on the size. Can you get something else? Now, again, I don't know if there's other videos. I don't know if there's other situations. But just reading into what I'm seeing right now, this employee is making a big deal out of nothing.
The earrings were already changed because I talked to Davin. Well, Davin came up to me properly, and he didn't tell me to clock out and go home. He said, Toya, your earrings are going to have to be changed. They're really stepping down on the policy, coming down on the policy. And there's people right now with bracelets on.
This is Cracker Barrel. They're really stepping down on the policy. So her manager told her the other day, hey, man, your days are coming to an end soon. Those earrings are about to get outlawed. I mean, come on, man. They're freaking earrings, I mean, what is going on with the office politics in these companies? They're just like, bro, just go and go and try to get elected to be a congressman or something. Like, get that away from the companies already with this political policy rule book. And if you don't have this, you're nothing. I mean, think about it. They're basically pulling her to the side, not because she's a terrible employee, but again, because her earrings are not exactly the size of a dime, could be the size of a quarter. I mean, come on, man. They're not even referencing a size in this video. The manager could have been like, hey, you're not supposed to have earrings larger than the size of a dime. And it looks like your earrings are larger than the size of $1. I mean, they're not even saying anything. So it appears that maybe her earrings could be close to the same size. And actually, let's look back at that. She did. I mean, let's just see for a moment.
Got my belt on, looking fresh and clean.
Look at the earrings that we're talking about here. And I really can't zoom in any further, but those earrings appear pretty small. Maybe they appear to be slightly flashy. I see gold. Could be a flashiness. Maybe. But for the most part, she's fine. You know?
That's against the policy, and they're still working. They're not being told to clock out and go home. And I was threatened yesterday, and they're still working. Bracelets on. That's against the policy. It's people.
So she's mentioning that other workers are working bracelets, and that's against the policy. Again, this is a restaurant talking about policy. You know, like this is the House of Representatives here or something. Like, are we for real? I mean, granted, companies need to operate. They need to govern themselves. But this is really, you know, you got to pick and choose your battles, you know, and to me, nipping somebody in the butt off of these earrings, you know, use it as, like if I was the manager here, I would use it as something that I'm tallying up with this worker, but not enough to push this worker overboard.
Right now with a nose ring on, that's against the policy, and they're still working. They're not being told to clock out and go home. And I was threatened yesterday by.
So what's not cool is that she's getting nipped in the butt for her earrings, and she's ratting everybody out. Hey, this girl got a nose ring. That guy's wearing bracelets. They're still working. You know, I don't really like people that when they're in trouble, the first thing they do is wonder why others are not in trouble with them. That's like taking a bunch of people down with you for no reason. You know, maybe these people are under the radar. Maybe you have these earrings on and you're loud and about and you're obnoxious and rude. Again, though, if you are obnoxious and rude, how come you're not getting written up for that? I'm thinking this is a really good worker, and she's only in trouble because of the earrings.
GM Rhonda she was telling me to clock out and go home, and I asked her, was she threatening me, and then that's when she walked off. And so you don't know. I let you talk. I let you talk. I got the right to talk. I got the right to talk. I can talk to management. I can talk to management. You cannot force me out. I got the right. You brought me in here.
Now she's wrong. She's wrong there. She's being asked to leave. And it appears that this manager might have said it about 2 or 3 times. And so she has not left the office yet. Technically, she can be forcefully removed if she decides that she doesn't want to leave. I mean, there really isn't a number of saying no. I don't know if somebody asks you to leave their place or their establishment, that you're allowed to say no once before it's considered trespassing. But from my understanding, if somebody says, hey, you got to go, you should be leaving unless you need to pack things up and then leave. But, you know, you're supposed to leave in a reasonable amount of time, if not immediately. So this lady is about to turn something criminal because she's refusing to leave the office.
I have the right to talk. I'm going to stand on my constitutional right.
Okay, we had this conversation.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Now
We
you're
didn't.
becoming
So,
disrespectful.
Chelsea, no, I'm not. You can use
So,
certain words all you want to. I'm not
can
irrational.
please
I'm not
clock out
talking
one
loud and belligerent. I'm not even cutting you off, but you're continuing to cut me
Okay.
off. You're
You
being
are
disrespectful.
You're being
So,
asked to
so
clock
you
out
don't.
and go home.
You don't know what size my earrings are. You don't know what size my earrings are. And I told you yesterday these earrings are dime size. Do
But
you
don't
when
want
you
to take
I
the
told you
earring and
earrings
compare it to a
because
dime.
I told you because
size.
why should I need to do that? Why do I
don't.
need to do it? Because you don't
Because
know.
you
You
don't
don't
want
know,
to
and
know.
I'm being forced to leave this job, y'all. Forced to leave my job. Forced not to have money to clothe my child, pay for his daycare, and so many other responsibilities that I have.
She just said that she needs to leave her job and she'll be unable to clothe her child and pay for daycare. Think about this. Think about this. If you got all that going on, are you going to let a pair of earrings risk your whole setup. You're making money. You got daycare. You got to put clothes on your kids' back. You're the breadwinner here. Are you letting a pair of funky ass earrings mess up your household? Right now you're thriving. You got a job. You're paying these things. You're able to do it. But you're going to let these earrings break you? Come on. Get some other earrings. Get some other earrings. How about, there's so many ways to go about it. If I was the manager, right, this is how I would have went about it. I said, hey, your earrings are too big. Do you have other earrings? And if the employee says, listen, I don't have other earrings, how long? And then I'll ask the worker, well, how long do you need to get other pair of earrings? If the worker says, listen, I'll get another pair of earrings on my next paycheck, I would say, fine. Okay, cool. You will get paid in 2 weeks. Okay. In 2 weeks, when you get paid, you might need a day or two to shop for it. And then eventually, you should be coming to work with those earrings, those new earrings. But I will give them a chance to change it. Now, if this really is so important, I would at least give the worker their chance to rectify the issue. And if they don't want to, then maybe I'll be writing her up or sending her home.
So, therefore, like I said, you don't know what size my earrings are. You just admitted it. Like I said, I'm not taking anything off my person.
Okay.
I'm not undressing for this company.
Okay.
That's a violation.
The way she says she's not taking anything off her person kind of tells me that she's been in a lot of court proceedings, because that lingo is kind of like courthouse stuff. Take anything off my person. Like, what? Who talks like that? That's like the old time Romans or something.
Violation of my rights.
Okay.
Constitutional rights.
Okay.
That trump policy.
Okay.
So, therefore,
policy.
you said you didn't know what size my earrings were. You don't know what size my earrings are. It's people right now with a nose ring on. It's people right now with a bracelet on. That they're not forced to clock out and go home. This is 2 days in a row.
She's throwing other people under the
So,
bus.
Chelsea, I know she is over you, but do you agree to this?
I have to agree to the policy as management.
As management, the policy. Now, when you came to me and showed me policy in that binder, I told you yes. Did I not? And the next day I had on something.
You know why this is happening? And I hate to sound sexist. I am not sexist. But when you have women run things, sometimes you're going to have a successful company if you're making women run it. But right here, you can tell that they're running out of things to enforce, perhaps. I mean, think about it. You got this girl in the office for earrings, not because she's late, not because of her job performance, because of her earrings. I just feel like that can't be the string on a camel's back that is gonna get her fired is the earrings. Like, gosh, how competitive is it at Cracker Barrel? Like, man, they must have applicants lined up where you can get out of here for a set of earrings. They got 5 other workers waiting to come in through the door. They must have a lot of applicants waiting to come in. And so they're looking for the most pettiest things to let people go.
Different according to the policy. So did I not obey the policy?
Yeah.
I did.
We talked
I
about
did
it.
with 2 managers. The first manager came up to me. I went and bought before I bought them, I measured them. I told you that yesterday. Do you think I'm going to spend money just to come in here and have an argument with you or have trouble on my job? No. Why would I go buy earrings that's bigger than a dime? Why would I do something as stupid as that when management told me what to do? And then the pants that I had on, I think it was yesterday, I've worn them before. But you told me it can't have the pockets on the side. And I got new pants on. So tell me, according to the policy, where does it state that I have to clock out?
Look, the lady changed her pants because apparently some pockets. Listen, again, you got to give people some of their identity. If this female feels really comfortable with the earrings, it makes her look prettier. It makes her feel more feminine. It gives her a little bit of confidence. Let's be real, guys. Is that a big deal? Come on.
And go home. If I'm obeying the policy.
But you're not.
If I'm obeying the policy.
But you're not.
I am obeying the policy. How do you know if my
The
earrings
policy
are a
like
dime
this
size?
is
Because
the
I
Bible.
can tell.
Because
they
you can
are
tell.
not a dime.
Mhm.
They're
Ha-
not smaller than a dime. Twin, please clock out and go.
Okay,
believe I'm
now
watching
you
this.
said you can tell that
It's
they're not a dime
2025.
size. Is that an accurate measurement? Is that an accurate
Well,
measurement?
if
Is that
you
a
are so sure
Uh-huh.
that they are smaller than a dime, why can you not remove one and we can measure it?
because you're not taking anything off my
Okay.
person.
Hey, oh my God, the manager did make a solid point there. She says, hey, if they're smaller than a dime, just let's see. Take an earring out. Let's see. Show us right now. Show us right now.
And because you're not going to violate my rights, and I'm not
The worker saying you're not going to violate her rights. Isn't
undressing
that
for this
the
company,
funniest?
I feel very
Isn't that the
uncomfortable, and I
funniest
feel
thing in the
very
world?
disrespected by it. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You can call Mike, you can talk to him about it. I'm not afraid of anything like that. I know for a fact that I'm right in what I'm doing. Why would I go out after management told me exactly what to do? Y'all told everybody.
She says she knows for a fact that she's right in what she's doing. Guys, do you think she's right in what she's doing right now? How she's handling this situation so far? Is she handling this situation correctly?
Else, but everybody else ain't abiding by the rules. Your daughter was just in the vestibule. She's not supposed to be in here. She was just in here. Your daughter been serving, and she ain't supposed to be working here because that's your daughter. Yes,
Okay,
that's the
friends and
truth.
family.
No, friends and family was over with during the holidays.
Actually,
This is not the
January
holidays.
31st.
This is not the holidays.
Actually, January
They had to
31st.
tell
Okay.
you that your daughter had.
Hey, the worker, she's did her homework. She's did her homework. The manager was like, hey, friends and family could come work. And the worker and the employee said, nah, that's for the holidays. Chapter 2, paragraph 3. Look it up, Missy. Ooh, this is tough, man.
To go. So therefore, yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth.
And
I'm gonna
that's
tell the
fine,
truth and
Joy.
shame the devil. I am. Yeah, I
But
am.
it's time for you to clock out and go home.
No, I can clock out and go home. It's no problem. It's you can't. I can still talk. I can still talk.
Come on, Chelsea.
I
we have things
can.
to
She
do.
finna force you to get up and leave because I'm telling the truth.
This lady's being told to leave quite a few times. And this is the problem with us, and I'm going to say us minority people, blacks and Hispanics. We don't understand when we're breaking the law. We don't get it. Because a lot of us, we live our life off of feelings. And this worker here, she feels like she's being done dirty. So because she feels that she's being done dirty, she's going to enact what she believes is justice. So she thinks because she's being done dirty that she's allowed to stay on premises to continue arguing her point when the manager said, policy is policy, show me your earring, let's put it next to a dime. If it's legit, you can stay. If not, you gotta go. And the worker doesn't want to take an earring to measure because she probably knows that the earring is indeed larger than a dime. And this is the thing I don't get about. I don't get about people like this. Like, if you know you're wrong, just keep it 1,000, keep it real, and just fix the issue. You have daycare, you have children. Are you really trying to lose your job because you want to stand on fake business? This is not even real business. This is not you fighting for your righteous cause. This is you lying. You're basically arguing with people and lying. They're telling you, let's see your earring. And you're like, no, I don't want to take my earring off because I don't want to undress myself in front of y'all. Come on, people.
That's the type of person she is.
Thank you,
Forcing
Joy.
people
Have a
to
great
do
day.
things.
Guys, let me know if you think this employee has a boyfriend or she's married. Let me know.
That is not according to the policy.
I kinda feel
So
like she might be
therefore, y'all, this will be exposed. I will be getting a lawyer, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. Trust me, the news station will be down here. The EEOC will have an attachment, and my lawyer will have an attachment. Great job as a GM. And hold on, excuse me, let me show them this right here.
Thank you.
Let me show them this. Earring right there in her nose. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. No.
Listen, I don't know their company policy. I'm thinking about if this video gets any kind of traction, I might study on the company policy over here in this city. But yeah, it looks like those managers might be choosing favorites. A worker just walked by with a nose ring, loud and clear. I mean, you know, again, even the nose ring is not really a big deal in my opinion. It's 2025. Give people a little bit of their identity. But if it is written in the company policy handbook somewhere where you're not allowed to have rings in your nose, and these managers are not enforcing that because that doesn't bother them, but the earrings on this female bothers them, then maybe they're picking and choosing what bothers them, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Leave me alone, Rhonda. No, leave me alone. No, I know for a fact this is wrong. I know for a fact this is wrong. There's a bracelet right there. Excuse me. There's a bracelet right there, and we're not supposed to have bracelets on. No.
This lady is, guys, tell me what you think about that. This lady is too much. She just went to the cooks and found one of the cook's wrists and showed off that he's wearing some sort of rubber band bracelet. A lot of people wear that when they're going to the gym or in high school or in sports. They wear these kind of bands. Sometimes you can get them at the Nike factory too, and they're like rubber bands, but it's real hard, so it's not that flexible like normal rubber bands. So guys, let me know if you think this employee was handling this situation good. I think that she messed up all over the board, across the entire board. I think her earrings were big. I think that she was handling the situation poorly. And honestly, if she was a responsible individual that really relied on this job, she would have just swapped the earrings out. You're not going to lose your money and lose your kids and lose your everything because you want to hold on to earrings and then open up a case in court, fight these people weeks in court. Come on, let's be real. So guys, that's my take on this scenario here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to try to keep the content going every single day. I have found interest in this. So thanks again for watching, and I'll check you guys out later. Take care.